I am now recording back with you. I'll just sit here talking away, but y'all wasn't here. Hit that camera button just in case. Look at that trend line I drew on that last video. We keep touching it. We broke down, but when I drew it, we're a little bit of ways away from it. It was right in there, so we could have went ahead and shorted anywhere in there if you was using your ashy candle play over there, and would have been just fine. Would have been just fine. 12:05, so right at the start of lunch now, for reals. Very overbought, very oversold on the 30 second. Let's move up in candlesticks here. On the 2 minutes, we are oversold. 5 minute, we're getting there. So a little long in the tooth on the selling. Could go longer. Friday rules in place. It is a Friday, and it's the last day of the month. Got Tim in the house there. Got my people in the back. A lot of little slippages today. Still not doing fine. Not doing bad. We got $84.99 on the day. So we only got about $1,501 to get a DG5. But we only been betting onesies. Friday rules. Plus it's just been horrible chop. And I had any confidence. We've had one $45 loser. So having a heck of a day today. That was a slippage. I usually be tempted to take the trend line break, but at lunch and Bookmaps was not ripping. I really want Bookmaps to rip if I'm going to do that lunch play. When it's just trickling down, yes, it's going down. Yes, it's points to be made, but it just doesn't fit my psyche. Doesn't mean it's not going to be right for someone else. Doesn't fit my psyche. Go and take a peek at those few trades from the last videos today. There they are. 62.58 short. There's 7 points long. Short. 7 points long. 7 points short. Can't get it out. That was only 1 point. That was one of my slippages ones, but I still made 1 point on the short. And then we made 85, 83. I don't know why it's doing two like that. Trading has been crazy today. Thinking about switching over to Bookmaps. Comment down below what you guys think. This is switch to Bookmaps. I'm wondering if that might be my slippage, as I got all this stuff running to run the show, and we're not running the show right now, but everything's running like we are. Maybe I switch over here, add my candlesticks, add my VWAP, add my moving averages, add the liquidity in there, have the widgets, and just trade from Bookmaps. Now comment down below what you think about that. I am going to make some shows where I'm only trading from Bookmap. We will make some shows, but I've already bought the annual pass at TradingView, so we're still going to use it for charting. But maybe we can do a combo screen, charting with one and the executions on the other. I don't know. Like, subscribe, go get the freebies over at the website. There's these and much more coming. The whole community over here. Once you get in there, I'll be blogging about what's going on. The blog will be heavy about debriefing, so you could just go to the blog and get what AI is saying as they are looking at the markets. I already know from firsthand experience that any show that I love and watch, my AI is doing just as good a job, if not better, and way more in depth because they have more depth. 4 PhDs, Grok, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini. Tim's over there eating or something.
Stratton.
Y'all got it.
That's a smart pill.
There she is, the smart pill. I got you. I'm gonna start screenshotting some of these. Some of these will fit over the website pretty doggone good. Now, we don't want to copyright anybody, right? But what you do, if you grab these and then you have your AI make you a prompt, I'll show you. Copy it. Watch this, you guys. Show you the way that you build your AI out. Come over here, you go to Grok. 1 second, my ears just went up. What do we got here? Pull back into the 10. See if we're going to get back to our trend line. See if we're going to get to that trend line, everybody. Is this is going to be the first little pullback here, maybe up to the 20 and then a continuation? Or is this going to actually go? Let's see what it's saying. Cronus is talking to you, Mom. Look at all these executions off of here. Jeez, please. I hate that. Well, he is. Almost a reversal. Let's just see here. See if we get an engulfer. It is a higher low thus far. Here comes a higher high on your 5.
Yep.
And your 5 has had a break of structure. Now we need more catalysts. Let's just scan our charts here. We'll drop our widgets over there by our price action. One of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be just a pullback where the shorts are taking profit and then we can get a favorable entry to continue this short run, or it's going to be an actual reversal and we're going to get an impulse candle. We can scalp that. But one of the two things is always happening. It's never staying the same.
Okay. Well, we with that sucker.
I'm just going to just arbitrarily hope it's a pullback. Just got one in there, went right against it. There's 25, 50, 60. All right, I got out with 40. I'm okay with that. I hit it on 60. It slid me back to 40. And you can see down at the bottom, I was at 499. Now I'm at 538 because I had little commissions in there. That's 538 plus the 8,800 we already took out. DG5, only doing onesies. Can you believe it? Oh my God. 8,800 plus 538. Okay. Give me that. $700 or a little less. $700 or a little less. Actually, $38 less than 700. First one that answers that right, or anyone that answers that right, but you're the first post on this particular video, I will send you a $25,000 prop account certificate. I forgot to tell Tim I'm getting 10 of those a month.
Nice.
Got a sponsor for 10 of those a month. Got another trade coming. Boom, boom. All right, so it did what I said it was going to do. Just remember, guys, we're at lunch. We're just betting one. I don't want to give any money back, but I got $9,300 made today. So been a hell of a week, hell of a month. Going to close out the month really good. You can go back and add up all the show's monies. You know how I calculate it. So great month. Little pullback. So what do y'all think? Shorts covering right here? Or do y'all have some more fancy indicators and lines that are popped and we're hitting some kind of resistance from 17 days ago at the 37th hour? Everybody has their stuff. I got AI watching Bookmap, watching Ninja Trader, watching the bond market, watching the news in real time. We're watching X, Truth Social, and then on X we're watching Right Side Broadcasting. So because they're following President Trump in real time, and so he's going to speak here in a little bit, and that's scheduled. But if he's just walking out to the helicopter, sometimes he can say something, and Bookmaps will go crazy one way or the other. You can jump on that, pull yourself out 10 points. There are people that only trade when he speaks now. That's what they specialize in. A lot of algorithms also have a whole news component wrapped around an abundance of market moving potential people. Powell, Trump, and other people that can make news, like Elon. There's some foreigners that have influence, oil and OPEC people can move markets. Pretty ugly charts on the 5. If you look at all that, yes, we're trended down. I got the trend line on the chart there, but it's just been ugly. It's hard to trade this because you'd be stopped out. Even though you're going in the right direction, you'd be stopped out. You'd hundreds and hundreds of dollars of a stop if you bet normal sizes. And this is those days you just don't trade. But if you look at your 1 minute ASHI, we had some in there. But when I say that, remember, as I just said, you got to know the pain level. Look at these candle sizes. These are 25-point candles. So and those candles will be coming back and up. Yes, you're supposed to go by the tops, right? And this tops is beautiful. But in a candle, that means 25 times 20, you can see that up and that down in each candle, even though you're in the right direction. So you got to have the kahunas. I don't. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't, unless it's like the candles are less than 5 points, and that's rare unless you switch over to the ES. And so that's why I like ninja scalping the NQ. I like being in that direction, but in and out, but knowing I'm in a direction. So I use the ASHI candles 1 to tell me Chop City, and look right there, that's Chop City, right? So that's what tells me, even though that trickled up, it'd be hard to stay in that because at any moment it could reverse and give you a big old boner down and kill your trade, that is. We are oversold right now. We could be more oversold. We're at lunch. It's only 12:17 New York time, 11:17 here in the Midwest, which I'm not in the Midwest, but I'm in the Chicago time zone, so I might as well say Midwest. Tim's over there in the Fort Worth, Dallas, Plano area, Crescent, right? How far are you from the track, Crescent?
I live by Texas Motor Speedway.
Texas? I don't know where that is, though.
The big track? The
I don't know
NASCAR
where.
track?
I mean, I've been there a bunch, but I mean, I can't remember. I can't in my head tell where it is. Hey, what? How about I'll give you the analogy. What part of town is the Superdome in?
It's in something parish.
That's right. That's how I feel about Texas. I could drive to it, but I don't know where it is versus the good
drive
neighborhoods.
there. I've been there. I can get there.
Yeah.
If I
What?
get to Louisiana, I can drive. I
mean
find
Texas. What if you're by the Speedway? But where is that in relation to like? So here's what I'm saying. When I'm coming down the interstate, I crest that hill, and then all of a sudden you can see Dallas all down kind of below you, right? That's when you're first entering. Then you got to go all the way through Dallas, and then you go through Fort Worth. Then you get out to Crescent.
It's
right?
the other way. No, it's the other way.
So when you get to Dallas, you go left.
Minnesota, Minneapolis is set up.
Yeah.
The Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Dallas and Fort Worth are Twin Cities.
Right.
That Fort Worth is on the west side.
Right.
So when you're coming north, there's a triangle. There's Denton. You come through Denton and you go left to Dallas and right.
Right. That's what I said.
Fort
But
Worth.
Dallas is kind of first. It's closer to that main interstate coming from me.
It's Fort Worth is closer to Denton.
And if you coming out of Texarkana, you go to Denton.
Oh, okay. If you're coming from Texarkana
Yeah.
that's a different road. That's 30.
But that's how I would come.
Okay. All right. You would
That's
go through-
30.
So first you go through Dallas.
Right.
And then you go through the mid cities and then you get into Fort Worth.
That's right. And then you
live-
go out to Crescent to the track.
Well, you would take, if you're going to Crescent, you would take 20.
But
You would
it's-
somehow get from 30 to 20.
Yeah, and then go
And
south.
then once you get,
Go down. And go down north.
So-
Now, where are you at though? If I'm come across 30 and I hit Dallas first, where are you at from that point? And I've been to your place before too. I know the house and I can tell the street, but I don't have a bearing
All right.
at where I was.
Do you know where you ever heard of South Lake and West Lake?
No.
Those are okay. Those are like Highland Park. You heard of Highland Park?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I can't
West-
picture where it is.
West Lake is like Highland Park. I live.
But I mean, all right, look, if I'm on 30 and I got to make the right to go to Fort Worth, right? But let's say I'm on 30 and I got to make that loop decision. So your house, I'd make the loop decision going back east.
No, I'll make it simple for you.
Are you
If
south
you
of
drive
Dallas?
on 30, you go through downtown Fort Worth or Dallas,
Yeah.
and then 30 takes you to Fort Worth downtown. You would then drive 15 miles north.
So you're north of Fort Worth.
I'm in the far north Fort Worth, which is called Alliance.
Oh, yeah. We
I'm
used to
in
stay
the
at a
Alliance-
hotel
I'm
there that
I'm
had
like
a
real
beautiful
close to
area.
Alliance Airport.
Yeah, you know that exit I'm talking about? There's a beautiful exit and like a shopping area, high end, upper end right there. It's between where you turn off on 120. Where is Six Flags? Where are you at in relation to Six Flags? I know where that is exactly. They have to
Six
pass-
Flag is on 30.
Right.
So it's in between Dallas and Fort Worth and a city called Arlington.
That's right.
That's
That's
where
right.
the Cowboys and the Rangers
The
play.
baseballs. That's right. All right. So where are you?
I'm-
You pass through that to get to your house,
You pass through that, you go to downtown Fort Worth, and you
and
turn
then go
right.
north. And go north.
Go north.
Okay, I got you. I know exactly where you are. I
Yeah.
love that area. I remember now. I remember exactly coming through there with the trailer and everything. All right, we figured out where Tim is, y'all. Don't write that down. Nobody knock on his door. He is armed and dangerous.
I don't know about dangerous, but I am, the other thing.
Well, you're in Texas. I'm in Florida. I think everybody knows that we packing, as everybody should be. Not doing nothing right now, you guys. There's nothing moving. If something gets fancy, we would do it. Just kind of sitting on our hands. This video's gotten long in the tooth because we was talking about the geography. 8,800 plus $538 on the day. I'll be right back.